East going to keep the football. Drive for the goal line. What's the call? It's a touchdown! The Wolverines have won it on the final play of the game. Touchdown East! A Wolverine walk-off winner!
Ostrowski, the righty, winds and deals. Strike three! It's a perfect game! Tate Ostrowski has thrown a perfect game for the Wolverines!
Piper back to throw. Has time. Looking for the end zone, and what is it called? Touchdown! It is a touchdown for the Wolverines with 7 seconds to play.
Rose City has won the President's Athletic Conference Championship. Rose City wins the PAC. The Cinderella story is alive.
Piper takes the snap. Looking to throw. Fires downfield. Frazier made the catch and scored the touchdown to win it for the Wolverines.
Tonight on the Wolverine Sports Network, the Grove City College women's basketball team makes the short trip over to New Wilmington to take on Westminster. It is the road opener in President's Athletic Conference play for the Wolverines. Tip-off coming up at 5:30. But first, it's time once again for the Jason Baker Show. Hi, everybody. Ryan Briggs here, joined by Grove City College head women's basketball coach Jason Baker. Coach, 3-game win streak. Pretty good reason to have a smile on your face today.
Yeah, absolutely. I really like the direction that our team is heading and the hard work that we're putting in. And, it feels like we're really getting there and making some really good progress and, trending in a good direction.
Wolverines picked up that third straight win on Saturday, 116-82 victory over Franciscan. Single-game record for points scored, 5 players in double figures. Wolverines obviously shooting the ball very well. You have to like the way the offense has been humming here in recent days.
Yeah, we've been playing fast, and when we share the basketball and we make the extra pass, we're a good offensive team, and it says that it speaks to the depth of our team. This is the second time we've scored 100 points this year. The first game, our leading scorer had 10 points when we scored 103. And then on Saturday, our leading score was 13 points with 116. So we have a good mix right now and some younger players that are really stepping up and doing some good things.
On Saturday, you mentioned the 13 points. Jaden Davensizer with 13 on 5 of 9 shooting. Meredith Sherrod, who had her first double-double the outing before against Waynesburg, she had 13. Then Alexa McDowell, who was the PAC Sports Network's player of the game, 13 points, 5 assists, and 7 steals. So she was giving and taking away. Then Reese Hazley with 12. We'll talk more about Reese in a few moments. Alexis Hudson, 11. Emma Ulmer, Leah Swansea, a freshman with 8. It just goes on and on. I mean, talk about everybody making a contribution. Sometimes that's coach speak. But in a case like this, you can point to the stat sheet and say everybody's making big contributions.
Yeah, and we talk about it all the time. Be ready when your number is called. And, when we share the basketball the way we have been, 33 assists on Saturday, and make the extra pass and convert in transition. We have a very dynamic offensive group.
We mentioned Jaden Davensizer, 13 points. She was injured in preseason. Took a little while to get going, but the ball's starting to go through the cylinder for her now. 5 of 9 shooting, 3 of 7 on threes. Also 3 assists and no turnovers. It looks like she's back into being the Jaden Davensizer we saw last year.
Yeah, it's been kind of a difficult start, and yeah, she missed a month of the preseason and didn't scrimmage, and her first real game scrimmage action started happening during games, and so we knew it would take a little time. We've talked to her just to stay patient and let's make it happen in practice first, and she's been shooting the ball really well in practice, and it's just a matter of time for her to start doing that.
And then Alexa McDowell, the sophomore from Mars, who last year as a freshman was still coming off a high school injury, now fully healthy, and as evidenced by being named player of the game, 13 points, 5 assists, 7 steals in only 13 minutes. She did all that in 13 minutes. The sophomore lefty what an important part of the rotation she has become.
Absolutely. And, you know, I think she's probably our second best on-ball defender, and can shoot the basketball. And, you know, with the style of defense that we play, it fits her perfectly. And she's very good at reading things, as you saw on Saturday. And she is really starting to gain confidence in the way she's shooting the basketball. And, you know, I remember telling her senior year of high school that she's just scratching the surface. And it felt like every time I saw her play, she got better and better and better. And then I think the ACL injury set her back a little bit, but she's getting back to what we thought that she would be. And just a great competitor, a tough kid, and was really starting to play well.
Reese Hazley named PAC Player of the Week this week, finding that out Monday afternoon. A big week for her. She went 11 of 14 from the field in the 2 wins. Had 21 points on 8 of 10 shooting last Wednesday in the win over Waynesburg. And then in 19 minutes Saturday against Franciscan, 12 points, 4 assists. She averaged 4 assists per game as well, 3 of 4 from the field. And good to see Reese, who has taken on a different role this year, be honored by the conference.
Yeah, and well-deserved. She was great this week. And she has been. She, you know, her mindset, her the way that she's starting to lead, she's really becoming a leader within our team. And, yeah, has been super efficient offensively and has made the right reads, made the right plays, and has really grown a lot already this year. And, yeah, just a well-deserved honor. And she's accepted that role and is really thriving in it right now.
And kind of being the captain of the second line, if you will, and as you at least starting out, you go with the 5-for-5 subs. Her coming in, and even though she's not starting, second on the team in minutes played, so it's just the minutes are about the same, but just a different allotment for them.
Yeah, and the minutes are going to be the same. It's just a jolt of energy with that second group, and that second group is young, and they need a leader out there. They need someone to lead them in the correct direction, and it's 2 freshmen, a sophomore, and another junior. So it's a young group, and she's done a great job of leading that group.
Wolverines a 116-82 win on Saturday over Franciscan. So the Wolverines go to 2-0 in the PAC. Tonight, Grove City will look to make it 3-0. It will not be easy over in New Wilmington. Westminster, a young team this year, but certainly a very dangerous team, especially at home. When Coach and I come back, we'll talk about the Titans. Westminster looking for its first win of the season, but it's certainly been an unusual schedule for the Titans. They've only played 1 conference game, and they did not have a scheduled open date. We'll talk about that and much, much more when we come back. This is the Jason Baker Show on the Wolverine Sports Network.
You clean. Fast, friendly service for cars, trucks, and SUVs. Wiper blades or filters. Check your tire pressure. Locally owned, nationally known.
Ken Frenchak here from the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Fall. Leaves are changing. Why not get a jump start on the season and get the oil changed in your vehicle? We have your grade of Valvoline oil regardless of your gas or diesel engine. We stock most air filters and windshield wiper blades. So don't forget, we offer 2 automatic car washes along with 2 self-serve bays. Stop by to have your car run and look great. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come to us for the experience.
Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy.
Welcome back on the Wolverine Sports Network. Ryan Briggs here with Grove City College head women's basketball coach Jason Baker. Grove City and Westminster teeing it up at 5:30 tonight in New Wilmington. Coach, Westminster coming in 0-4 overall, 0-1 in conference play. But perhaps the thing that jumps out the most as you look at the roster, this is there are a lot of new faces and then some old faces in new places Titans, a very young squad this year, kind of retooling early, and certainly have been tested by a very rugged schedule in the early going, too. Certainly baptism by fire for head coach Roseanne Scott and her young but talented squad.
Yeah, young and talented is right. I do think that Maddie Syka is out for them tonight with a broken foot. But they still have some very talented other freshmen out there. And, yeah, I think their record is misleading because they have played some really, really good teams. And, we know that it's going to be a tough physical game. That's just the way they play, the style they play, and they're good at it. We have to defend better than we did Saturday for sure, and be more physical and rebound the basketball well, because we know that they're going to bring that.
The Titans last time out falling at W&J 98-42. The other games on the ledger this year at Mount Union, then a neutral site loss to Kalamazoo, and a home loss to John Carroll, a team that the Wolverines fell to in the season opener back on November 9th. And wondering why they only played one league game last Wednesday at Bethany. They get down there, power outage, can't play the game. They have to get it rescheduled for some time. And with this large conference schedule, 20 games, so you don't get many chances early on to work out the kinks in non-league play. You have such a young team, and then you lose an early season game in conference play, and then you have to go down to W&J for your league opener. That's certainly not that Bethany is not a quality team too, a team that's going to put a lot of wins in the win column in conference play, but just some not the quote break that Westminster needed.
No, absolutely not. And the one thing we know though, pretty much disregard their record. They're going to be ready to play tonight, and they're gonna really try to be physical and be tough and really pack the paint and force you to make tough shots, and they're good at that. And we expect to get their best tonight for sure.
This is a case where you want to get the tempo up, make this a 94-foot game as opposed to a half-court game?
Absolutely, and we've been doing a really good job of that, averaging about 83 possessions per game, and we want to keep it at that, if not higher, and really test their depth and see if those big physical players can run in transition and guard in transition and guard in space. And I think it's going to be a kind of a key of contrasting styles tonight, and whoever can establish their pace will be successful.
And, of course, with the Wolverine post players, the three that kind of rotate in at the 5 spot, they can all run like deer.
Yeah, and that's going to be a big factor tonight. I do think there's going to be rim running opportunities there, and we're going to have to take advantage of that for sure.
Coach, any other keys tonight? I know you mentioned the tempo and of course, running the floor.
Well, we've got to take care of the basketball. When we do that, and you look at our last 3 games, we've been under 15 turnovers each time. We've got to win the free throw battle. Right now we have made one less free throw than our opponents have taken, and that's a huge key for us. We've got to get to the free throw line. We've got to wall up without fouling, and we've got to move off the ball. They do a good job of kind of packing the paint when the ball gets into the paint. So we've got to do a good job of moving away from the basketball and being shot ready and get out there and knock down a few shots.
Well, Coach, we appreciate your time. Best of luck tonight, and we will talk to you next week prior to the W&J game. And happy Thanksgiving. Let's make it a little happier by stuffing the Titans.
Sounds good. Thank you, Briggs.
That's Grove City College head women's basketball coach Jason Baker. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups. It's Grove City and Westminster here on the home of the Wolverines. And we are here at Westminster College Memorial Fieldhouse. Starting lineups are being introduced here in tonight's game as we will be getting set for tip-off in just a few minutes. First for the homestanding Westminster Titans, the guards will be Kennedy Arison, a 5'6" sophomore. Arison comes in averaging 4 points per game. She will be joined in the backcourt by, as we sift through our multitude of papers that have invaded here. Katie Mario, 5'7" freshman. She's averaging 10 points per game. She'll be joined by Angelina Brush, the freshman 5'5" out of Franklin Regional, averaging 4.5 per game. Up front, Emily Hess, 5'7" senior, 5'10" senior from General McLean, Hess comes in averaging 3 per game. And the fifth starter is Ella Casson, a 6-foot freshman from Streetsboro. Casson making her third start. She's averaging 2 points per game. Arison, Mario, Brush, Hess, Casson for Westminster. For Grove City, the guards, Mara Polchinski, 5'6" senior from Norwin. Polchinski comes into tonight's game averaging 7.4 points per game. She'll be joined in the backcourt by Bethany Thompson, 5'7" sophomore from Exeter Township. Thompson averaging 4 points per game. Up front, Clara Hannon, 5'8" senior from Grove City. Clara averaging 8.5 points per game. Jaden Davensizer, 5'9" senior from Seneca Valley, averaging 5.5 per game. In the middle, Meredith Sherrod, 5'10" junior from New Braunfels, Texas, averaging 10 points and 6 rebounds per game. Davensizer, Hannon, Polchinski, Sherrod, and Thompson for Grove City. Your officials tonight, lead referee is Bob Owens. Ron Connolly and Nick Brigatti round out the three-man crew. Grove City in the red threads tonight. White numbers and letters, white and black trim. Westminster in the home whites, navy numbers and letters. Checkerboard side panel, navy trim for Big Blue here at home tonight. We've done some work here in Memorial Fieldhouse. Redid the floor, new bleachers far side, some new lights. And the tip is controlled. Sherrod knocks it over to Davensizer. We are underway here at Westminster College. Titans come out in the man-to-man. Grove City running its Princeton style of offense. Right of the lane, Sherrod with it. Meredith Sherrod has it deflected away. It's loose, and we are not going to have a jump ball as Arison rips it out of there for Kennedy. So Grove City turns over the basketball to begin tonight's game. Now we get our first look at the Westminster offense. Titans have struggled to score this year, shooting 30% from the field and averaging only 46 points per game. Top of the key with it. It's Brush, works it right side for Emily Hess. Hess top of the key, shot clock at 7. Left wing to Arison. Arison against Polchinski. Arison dribbling 2 seconds, 1, and a travel is going to be called. It was going to be a shot clock violation. Either way, Grove City forcing a turnover on the first possession of the night. So good defense from the Wolverines. So each team comes up empty on its first possession of the night. 55 seconds gone by, first quarter, no score here in New Wilmington. Clara Hannon, left of the foul circle, moves it over to Davensizer, right wing. Davensizer driving in, whips it back out to Hannon, right wing. 3, up, long, no good. Rebound on the near side. Sherrod has it on the block. Turnaround jumper in the lane, good. Meredith Sherrod, double-double last week against Waynesburg. It's the first 2 of the night for Grove City, and it is 2-0 Wolverines. Grove City setting up the full court press. We'll see if the Wolverines trap out of it. Brush over the timeline, Brush right corner. Gets it to Mario, 3 on the way. It is well long, no good. And Clara Hannon with the weak side board for Grove City. Hannon into the lane, kick it left corner. Bethany Thompson, 3, up, long, no good. Polchinski board on the far block, puts it up. Glass rim, no good. Rebound dug out by Casson for Westminster. Wolverines attacking the offensive glass, but that time unable to take advantage of the second chance opportunity. Top of the key, Hess with it. Hess guarded by Davensizer. Hess into the lane up with the left hand, high off the glass, no good. Good move, but couldn't finish it. Shared the rebound. Polchinski ahead to Thompson. Bethany Thompson across the lane from left to right. Righty layup is good. Bethany Thompson just beat Hess off the dribble. 4-0 Grove City. 7:43 to go first quarter. Inbounds knocked away by Polchinski in the backcourt. It will stay Westminster ball. And will allow Grove City to set up the full court pressure. Hess looking to get it in, still looking. Just beat the 5 count, got it into Brush. Brush over the timeline. Brush leaves it on the left elbow. Casson, 14-footer in the lane, no good. Polchinski grabs the rebound. Westminster goes one and done. Into the forecourt, Polchinski moving right to left. Thompson right side. Thompson to Sherrod, posting up far block. Sherrod into the lane. Turnaround jumper in the lane. Up, too strong, doesn't go. Casson will grab the rebound for Westminster. 4-0 Grove City, 7:15 to go first quarter. Working left wing, Casson with it. Excuse me, that's Brush. Brush into the lane, up in the right hand, no good. Casson had the rebound, lost it, got it back, put it up and in. Ella Casson with a second chance basket. Gets Westminster on the board. 4-2. 3 minutes gone by, first quarter. Titans settle back into the packed-in man-to-man. Coach Baker thought we might see some zone tonight. We'll see. None yet. Of course, it's early. Top of the key, Bethany Thompson with it. Thompson around a screen. Thompson to the right block. Posting up on Casson. Kick it back out to Davensizer. 9 to shoot. Polchinski with it. Polchinski into the lanes. Pivots, in trouble. Polchinski works it over to Sherrod. Jumper to beat the shot clock. Good. Meredith Sherrod, second field goal of the night. 6-2, Grove City. 6:25 to go. Pass by Hess, intended for Brush over her head. Out of bounds, and Westminster turns it over for the second time in the early going. Line change for the Wolverines. 5 starters come out. In for the first time are Alexa McDowell, the sophomore from Mars. Reese Hazley, the reigning PAC Player of the Week, junior from Deer Lakes. Emma Omer, 6'3", junior center from Northumberland Christian. We also have Kaylee Devlin, 5'10", freshman from Turbotville. And Alexis Hudson, 5'9", freshman from Warrior Run. Hazley left of the lane, lefty layup, no good. Rebound loose on the floor and grabbed by one of the Westminster subs who checked in. That's Brianna Davis, the graduate student. Works it down court for Reagan Corder, the 5'8" sophomore who checked in. Casson in the break, 2-man game. Hassel on the block, works it now left side to Mario. 12 to shoot. Davis into the high post, and a foul is called away from the ball, as it looks like Emma Ulmer will be called for the push, and indeed she is. First foul of the night. It comes at 5:54 of the first quarter. And will be Westminster ball on the baseline, shot clock at 20. Brush to inbound. Sends it out to Quarter, the 5'8" sophomore. Quarter finds Brush left wing, guarded by Devlin. Now Brandon Davis against Hazley. A couple of multi-sport athletes there. Davis, a great track athlete. Hazley plays lacrosse, and Davis is going to be called for an illegal screen up top. So Brandon Davis picks up the first foul of the night for Westminster. It gives the ball back to Grove City with 5:41 to go in the first quarter. Wolverines have a 6-2 lead. Wolverines 2-0 in the PAC, Westminster 0-1. Hazley left side in front of the Westminster bench, guarded by Brush. Omer top of the key. Omer right of the lane, driving in, pulls up, 12-footer on the way. Good. Nice move for Emma Ulmer. Her offense has really been on the upswing here in this her junior season, and the Wolverines have an 8-2 lead, 5:17 to go, first quarter. Brush over the timeline. Nearly lost the handle, able to keep it, finds Casson left block. In on Omer, puts it up. No, but Omer whacked her on the arm. Emma Ulmer picks up her second foul. And we will have the first free throws of the night coming with 5:09 to go in the first quarter. But before that, Kennedy Arison will check back in for Brush on the Westminster side. Sherrod in for Ulmer on the Grove City side. Ulmer 2 points, but also the 2 early fouls with 5:09 to go in the first quarter. Line to the right is Casson. First free throw is long, no good. Casson now 2 for 3 at the line on the season. She has the only points so far tonight for Westminster. Second one is up, and it is good. Now Casson will check out. And Grace Kano, the sophomore from Greenville, in 5'11" sophomore, in for the first time. Kano, 4 appearances, 1 start this year. Coming up on the 5-minute mark, Westminster 2-2-1 now. Wolverines get it into the front court. Kaylee Devlin works at left corner. McDowell, lefty 3, up, off the rim, no good. Hudson flies in for the rebound. Alexis Hudson, put back is good. Another second chance basket for Grove City. The Wolverines have a 10-3 lead. 4:50 to go. We'll have our first quarter media timeout on the next dead ball. Arison doubled in the forecourt. Fires it right side for Mario. Mario works it for a cutting Quarter who might have had an extra step in there. Get it to Kano, left block. She'll kiss it off the glass. Grace Kano. Some bench scoring for Westminster. 10-5. 4:30 to go, first quarter. Devlin on the right wing, foul line extended. Westminster staying in the, no, it's 1-3-1 now. But they do not have Davis up top to the Titans, which is a bit of a surprise. Sherrod top of the circle, 7 to shoot. Sherrod driving in. Sherrod pulls up in the lane, jumper short, and the rebound picked off by Katie Mario for Westminster. Hess at the table for the Titans. She'll be in on the stoppage. Arison top of the key, right wing to Mario. Ball knocked away by McDowell, but grabbed by Mario. Work it right or left side, intercepted. Hazley the steal. Hazley over the timeline with it. Whips it ahead to Sherrod. Meredith Sherrod down the lane has it knocked away by Kano to prevent an easy basket. And it will be Grove City ball with 3:47 to go in the first quarter. Timeout on the floor. Grove City has a 10-5 lead. We will come back after this timeout. You're listening to Wolverine basketball on the Wolverine Sports Network.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies, because when people don't have to worry about where their next meal is coming from, they can truly thrive, like Marta.
And now we'll hear from our class valedictorian, who with our hard work never ceases to amaze us. Please welcome Marta Moreno.
And Alex.
Hey, Alex, how did the interview go?
I did it! I got the job! I can't believe it!
I knew it. Let's meet up later to celebrate.
And Diego.
Mom! I got first place at the science fair with my volcano project.
That's amazing, sweetie. Congratulations.
Because when people are fed, futures are nourished, and everyone deserves to live a full life. Join the movement to end hunger at feedingamerica.org/actnow. feedingamerica.org/actnow. A public service announcement brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Grove City with the lead. 3:47 to go first quarter. Changes for the Wolverines as Sarah Pfeiffer checks in for the first time tonight, the 5'6" first-year sophomore from Pine Richland. Devlin to inbound. Sherrod finds Hazley posting up. She's doubled. Reese will pull it back out and set up the offense. 18 to shoot. 10-5 Grove City leads with 3:38 to go in the opening quarter. Hazley top of the key to the right elbow. Moves it right side to Pfeiffer. 8 to shoot. Pfeiffer driving in on quarter, gets cut off. Move it up top to Devlin. 4 seconds. Devlin right of the lane. Up. Glass no good. Brianna Davis with the rebound, and here comes Westminster. Davis streaking down court. Underneath the hoop, works at left corner. Quarter is open. Corner three. Back of the rim. No good. Rebound dug out by Hess. Westminster keeps it. Davis on the near side. We'll swing it back to Arison. Shot clock at 13. Arison works it inside for Hess. Threading the needle. Hess somehow made the catch. Kano kick it left side. Quarter. Three, that one way too strong, no good. Sarah Pfeiffer, defensive rebound for Grove City. Pfeiffer down court, Pfeiffer to the line to the lane, kick it right side. Hazley's open, three, up, long, no good. And there for the rebound is Davis. Has it knocked away by Sherrod and dug out by Grove City's Hazley, and then a foul committed by Kano, who crashed into her. Kano's first, team's second. Well, a lot of contact both ways, and ultimately it's Kano who picks up the foul, her first, team second. Casson and Brush back in for Westminster. Kano and Quarter out. Grove City brings David Sizer, Hannon Polchinski back in. Emily Wentworth, 5'11" senior from Canton, New York, in for the first time, along with Haley Hertzler, the 5'5" senior guard from McKeesport. And away from the ball, a foul is going to be called on David Sizer, an illegal screen. Her first, team third, and the ball goes right back to Westminster with 2:45 to go in the first quarter. Titans working ahead. Casson left block, move it up top. Three, Hess, no good from the top of the key. Emily Wentworth rips down the rebound. Give it off to Polchinski. Mara right of the lane for the trailer Hannon. 15-foot pull-up, too strong, no good. Rebound comes out to Hertzler, and the Wolverines get a second crack. Hertzler dribbling through traffic, puts it up, and a foul. Haley Hertzler blocked by Brianna Davis, but Davis got her on the follow-through, and Haley Hertzler will shoot the first free throws of the night, and Brianna Davis, who was probably the best athlete on the Westminster team and one of the better athletes in the President's Athletic Conference, picks up her second foul. Team third, and Haley Hertzler shooting two. 2 for 2 at the line this year is Haley. Now 3 for 3. And it is 11-5 with 2:22 to go in the opening quarter. Hertzler line to the left and can't get that one to go off the front of the iron. Rebound grabbed by Ella Casson. Grove City is a team 86% at the line this year in the early going. That will win you some games. Into the lane, the right-hand shot put up by Arison, no good. Rebound batted around by several players before Hertzler comes up with it for Grove City. Polchinski, left corner, David-Sizer, three around the rim and out, no good. Polchinski, offensive rebound. Wolverines are dominating the offensive glass here in the early going. Up 6, 1:50 to go first quarter. Wentworth has it knocked away. Wentworth will retrieve it back near the midcourt logo. Shot clock at 7. David-Sizer between the circles. Behind the back dribble at the top of the key, right wing. Hannon, catch, shoot, 3. Off the mark, no. Hertzler with the rebound. Works it down low for Wentworth posting up. Swing it off to Hannon. Hannon into the lane, up. And a foul will be called on the floor before the basket. The foul is going to go on Angelina Brush. Her first, team fourth. And it will be Grove City ball with 1:31 to go first period. 1-4 set for the Wolverines on the baseline. Wentworth top of the key, left side David-Sizer. Near block, Hannon posting up. Hannon, jump pass, right corner to Hertzler. Hertzler on the right side, 8 to shoot. Hertzler into the lane, driving kick. David-Sizer, left wing 3, up, no good. Rebound, Polchinski grabs it, put back, long. Rebound is grabbed by Hess, and then she is fouled, a loose ball foul on Grove City's Clara Hannon, who whacked her across the arms. Hannon's first, team fourth. So both teams are in the bonus for the final 72 seconds of the first quarter. It will be Hess to inbound. Into Brush. Grove City in the full court man-to-man. Brush over the timeline to the three-point line. Leave it for the trailer, Hess. Lob inside. Casson posting up, spins baseline. Up in the left hand, no good. Polchinski the rebound. Wolverines will push ahead. Polchinski works it left block to Hannon. Hannon fires it back to Wentworth off her hands, but she'll track it down. 20 on the shot clock. Hannon, left wing Hertzler. Top of the key to Hannon. Hannon right of the foul circle, 17-footer, nothing but net. Hannon sticks the long two. First points of the night for Clara. And it's 13-5 Grove City. 33 seconds to go first quarter. Hess looking to get it in, gets it into Brush. Differential now of about 1.5 seconds between game clock and shot clock. Brush into the lane, drive and kick. Move it up top to Arison, left side Hess. Shot clock at 16. Hess driving in, up with the right hand and good. Nice move from Emily Hess. Hess first points of the night. 13-7, down to 8 seconds to go. Hannon top of the key with it, left side Hertzler. 5 seconds. Up top to Hannon with 2. Hannon to the block. Jumper to the horn. Got it! Clara Hannon got inside, gets it up and in. She scores the final 4 of the quarter. And Grove City has a 15-7 lead. 15-7 Wolverines lead after 1. We'll come back with the second quarter after this. You're listening to Wolverine Basketball on the home of the Wolverines.
Hey, is that a faucet running?
Nope, that's not a faucet. That's a river rushing through the forest.
It is?
Yeah, forest rivers provide over 100 million people with clean water to drink. The water comes straight from the forest to us. In fact...
What? I can't hear you because of the vacuum.
That's not a vacuum. That's the trees in the forest cleaning up the air we breathe.
How do trees clean the air?
They soak up the dirty air on their leaves, branches, and trunks, which means clean air for us.
Cool. I didn't know that.
Yep. But the forest does more than give us clean air and water. It gives us shade for hot days, birds to listen to, and trees to climb.
Wow, that's awesome. I didn't know how cool the forest could be. Hey, let's go explore some more.
Visit the forest today and enjoy all it does, just for you. To learn more about the forest and find one near you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
(15-7) Grove City with the lead. Second quarter about to get underway. Wolverines 7 of 21 from the floor in the first quarter, 33%. Westminster 3 of 12. Grove City a 14-10 edge on the glass. Westminster ball to start the second quarter, moving left to right. Grace Kano right elbow with it. Titans in the white jerseys, navy numbers and letters, navy trim. Grove City in the red threads, white numbers and letters, white trim. Grove City on the road for the first time in conference play this year. Leading 15-7. Left of the lane, Hess drives in. Puts up a shot, and it's deflected out of bounds by Alexis Hudson. Reese Hazley Bethany Thompson, Sarah Pfeiffer, Meredith Sherrod, and Alexis Hudson, the Grove City 5. Hess, Kano, Brush, Quarter, and Mario, the Westminster 5. 6 to shoot, Mario right side. Down to 4 seconds. Mario across the lane, pulls up, jumper, good. Mario hits a jumper in the lane on her first shot attempt of the night and cuts the lead to 15-9. 9:20 to go in the first half. Sherrod give and go back to Hazley to the left block, up on the left hand, no good. Rebound batted around. Hess knocks it over to Brush. Here comes Westminster through the center circle. Right wing Mario with it against the Grove City man-to-man. Brush harassed by the rangy Bethany Thompson. Lob at far block now for Kano. Posting up in on Sherrod. Steps through up on the left hand, no good. Hazley the rebound on a run out. Here come the Wolverines 3-on-3. Hazley to the line, to the lane, pulls up, kick it right side to Thompson. Thompson rips through, drives baseline, and is fouled. Bob Owens, the lead referee, calls an armbar on Reagan Quarter. Quarter's first, team first. Arison back in, Brush out with 8:49 to go in the half. 15-9, the Grove City lead. Hudson to inbound, finds Thompson. Right of the foul circle. Thompson drives in, up in the left hand, and good. Caught the front of the rim and dropped in. Thompson with 4. And the lead back to 8. That's 17-9. Wolverines set up the full court man-to-man. Hess into Arison. Arison to the three-point line, far sideline. With 24 to shoot. Arison working on Hudson after a switch. Works it left side to Hess. Hess back to Arison on the near wing. Working on the 5'9 Hudson. Move it over to Hess now. Hess, 20-footer on the way, good. Hess hits the long 2. Second field goal of the night for the General McLean product. 17-11, 8:06 to go in the half. Pfeiffer move it out to Hudson. Sherrod back to the basket, right elbow, puts it on the floor, left-hand dribble to the left block, up with the left hand, too strong, no. Hess with a defensive board for Westminster. Down court, Quarter with it. Lob far block, Kano posting up with the right hand and good. Caught the front of the rim and dropped in. Grace Kano got position inside. 4 points off the bench for Kano. And Grove City's lead down to 4 with 7:40 to go in the half. 17-13. Grove City leading. Sherrod whips it inside for cutting. Hazley shot no good. Second try blocked by Arison. Rebound Kano. Here comes Westminster. Titans with a little bit of momentum. Arison, right of the lane, picks up her dribble. Able to find Hess up top. Hess lefty dribble will hand it out over to Quarter, top of the key. Quarter threads the needle onto the far block for Kano. She's been in the lane a while. Reversal left side. 9 to shoot. Mario with it. Reversal to Arison right wing. 5 to shoot. She's doubled inside to Hess, and a foul will be called on Reese Hazley with a reach in. Hazley's first. Team first. Wholesale changes for each team. Devlin, McDowell, Wentworth, Hannon, Polchinski, the Grove City 5. Arison, Brush, Mackenzie Powell in for the first time for Westminster. Hess stays out there. Casson back in. 7:03 to go in the half. Arison looking, can't find anybody. Able to find Powell now in the near wing. Inside, intended for Casson, deflected away. Wentworth will steal. Wentworth will bring it ahead. Wentworth. Might have got away with a violation there. Either way, the Wolverines keep it. Polchinski, right of the lane. Polchinski to Wentworth, left of the lane. 16 to shoot. Hannon, left elbow. Pull-up jumper, good. 6 for Clara Hannon. And the Wolverines take the lead back out to a half dozen at 19-13. 6:36 to go, first half. Ball in the backcourt knocked away. It stays Westminster ball. Coming up at the half, we'll have first half stats, and we'll sit down with Grove City men's coach Steve Lammy, preview tonight's men's game. That's game 2 of our doubleheader. Grove City and Westminster later tonight. Scheduled tip-off 7:30 here in New Wilmington. Brush able to throw it far side. Hess able to track it down before it went out of bounds. Shot clock at 14. Arison working on Polchinski. Behind the back dribble. Left side to Brush. Brush hoists a 3. Good. That was a quick release for Brush, who let it fly. Her 4th 3 of the season, and the lead cut in half to 16-13. Or 19-16, excuse me, 19-16. Wentworth, top of the key, into Hannon. Hannon working on Hess. Back to Wentworth up top. Her three, short, lands on the baseline, and it will be Westminster basketball. (19-16) Westminster with the ball. Grove City the 3-point lead. Harrison doubled in the backcourt by McDowell and Polchinski. They get it ahead to Casson, left of the lane. Cross court picked off. Polchinski jumped the passing lane. The Wolverines forced the 6th turnover of the night. Polchinski into the lane, and they're going to call the offensive fouls. She put her shoulder right in the sternum of Harrison. Polchinski's first, team second. Mario and Quarter in. Hess and Harrison out. Kano in for Casson as well, with 5:36 to go in the half. That was Grove City's 3rd turnover of the night, by the way. 6 on the Westminster side. Neither team particularly warm from the floor tonight. Brush cross court left side, 3. Mario up and good. The Westminster starting to thaw out, back-to-back threes, and we're tied at 19 with 5:20 to go in the half. Wolverines are 9 of 27 tonight, 33%. Hannon with it. Hannon into the lane. Hannon pivots, works it left block to Wentworth. Wentworth inside, up in the left hand, no, but a foul. Little bit of contact from Kano. That'll be Grace Kano's second. And Emily Wentworth to shoot 2, looking to break a 19-19 tie. Wentworth 1 of 1 at the line this year. Kano out. Casson back in for Westminster. First one is up from Wentworth and long, no good. And it remains 19-19. Wentworth line to the left. Gets the roll on that one. Emily's first point of the night. And Grove City inches ahead 20-19. Inbounds to Brush. She can't handle it. Out of bounds. It will be Grove City ball on the near side. The pass from Quarter put her in a bad spot, and Westminster turns it over in the backcourt. Kaylee Devlin to inbound. Near corner on the sideline, about 6 feet up from the baseline. Into Hannon. Hannon to the right block. Fadeaway jumper short. Rebound grabbed by Quarter after a nice box out. Brush works it near wing to Mario. Deflected away by McDowell. It stays Westminster ball. We've reached our under 5 media timeout. 20-19, Grove City has the lead. We'll take a break. Come back with more after this on the home of the Wolverines Sports Network.
Ken Frenchak here from the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. It's that time of year again. Buy one, get one free windshield wiper sale. You heard correct. BOGO windshield wiper sale with any of our Valvoline full-service oil change through the end of the year. So get ready for Old Man Winter today before he arrives. BOGO windshield wiper sale through December 31st. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come to us for the experience.
Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out. It's that easy.
This is Grove City College President Paul McNulty. Grove City College is a highly ranked national liberal arts college where your formation is viewed holistically, embracing mind, heart, and hand. You'll discover your calling and be equipped to pursue it. You'll also be a part of a community of purpose and principle. Faithfulness to this mission is one of our core values. Learn more about us at gcc.edu.
To 19, Grove City with the lead. It'll be Westminster ball coming out of the timeout. 4:51 to go in the first half. The inbound comes to Kennedy Arison. Westminster is not led tonight. Titans have a chance to erase that. Brush between the circles, 10 to shoot. Brush working on Polchinski. Right wing, 3 hoisted by Mario. Good again. Mario 8 in the quarter. Third 3 of the period for Westminster. And the Titans have a 22-20 lead, 4:28 to go in the half. Omer back in right elbow. Omer in with the 2 fouls. Kick it out right side to McDowell. McDowell into the lane. McDowell 6-footer up and gets it to go. Danced to the rim and dropped in. Alexa McDowell ties the game at 22 with her first points of the night. Go to the forecourt comes Arison, and a foul will be called. A nickel dimer will be called on Polchinski, and that's her second. Team third. David Sizer, Hazley, Thompson back in. Nevaeh Ewing in for the first time tonight. 5'10 senior from Knock. Devlin out, along with Hannon. McDowell out. Hazley out, so Hazley actually never went in. Polchinski stays in with the 2 fouls. Head coach Jason Baker rolling the dice a little bit. 4 minutes to go in the half. Tied at 22. Arison left wing. Arison guarded by Ewing. Zip it up top to Quarter. Reagan Quarter driving kick left side to Arison. Her 3 up good. The Titans are 4 of 4 from 3-point territory in the quarter. They came in as a team shooting 28%. But that has not been the case in the second quarter. 25-22 Titans. Polchinski left block, and she's fouled as Arison whacked her on the arm. Arison's first, team third. Hazley in, Polchinski out for Grove City. Shot clock at 21. Hess back in for Westminster. And it's going to be Quarter taking a seat with 3:32 to go in the half. Ewing to inbound. Throws the bullet to Thompson. Thompson into the lane. Pivots, spins, and swings it over to Ewing. Ewing, 17-footer, rims out, no good. We have a foul on the rebound, a loose ball foul. It's going to be on Westminster. A hold down low, and it's going to be on Mario. Her first. Team fourth. The Wolverines will keep it with 3:25 to go in the half. Or no. Now the officials get together. I think Jason Baker wants an explanation. And instead they're going to call it on Omer. The foul not on Mario, it goes on Omer, her third. Tough break. Inbounds, deflected away. Arison and Hazley batting for it. Goes out off of Hazley. Westminster will have it in the backcourt with 30 on the shot clock. Katie Hoff, 5'10 junior from Our Lady of the Sacred Heart, in for the first time tonight. Grove City going a little bit deeper in the center spot with Omer in serious foul trouble. Ball knocked away on the inbounds again. No time came off. Inbound, Arison makes the catch at midcourt, works it inside for Cassett, puts it up, missed the lefty layup, and the rebound grabbed by Bethany Thompson. Thompson over the timeline with it. Thompson right of the lane, hesitates, keeps the dribble going. Right corner, Hazley. Baseline drive around Arison. Hazley pumps, puts it up high off the glass and good. Hazley, a strong move, got her shoulder square. Hazley's first points of the night, and the Wolverines have cut the lead to a point with 3 minutes to go in the half, 25-24. Timeout, Westminster. Titans could not get the ball in. Rose Scott will take a 30-second timeout. We'll take it as well. 2:59 to go first half. 25-24, Westminster leads. This is Wolverine basketball.
Founded in 1955, the President's Athletic Conference is regarded as one of the elite NCAA Division III conferences in the nation. Comprised of 11 private institutions and 2 associate members, the PAC remains unique in this day of high-pressure college athletics. As a charter member of NCAA Division III, PAC student athletes excel in 23 varsity sports as well as the classroom. Want to learn more? Visit us at pacathletics.org or follow us on social media.
(25-24), Westminster with the lead. 2:59 to go in the first half here in New Wilmington. Game 1 of 2 tonight on the Wolverine Sports Network. Men's game will tip off at 7:30 or somewhere in that neighborhood. Westminster ball coming out of the timeout. It will be Hess looking to get it in. Finds Brush in the backcourt, guarded court length by Jaden Davidsizer. Westminster in the bonus for the final 2:53 of the half. Brush drives all the way, missed the shot, no good. And Katie Hoff will dig out the rebound for Grove City. Hazley to Ewing near block. Ewing in the lane to Hoff up top. Hoff tossed it over to Thompson with 17 to shoot. Bethany Thompson dribbling around and the ball knocked away. Tried to find Davidsizer, but Angelina Brush got in the way. Wolverines turn it over. 2.5 minutes to go first half. Brush around a high screen from Hess. Working right side, Kennedy Arison. Arison guarded by Hazley, shot clock at 13. Arison to the left, now back to the right. Right side for Quarter. Quarter, 10-footer, right of the lane, good. Reagan Quarter. First points of the night for Quarter. 27-24, 2:04 to go in the half. Entry to Hoff, far block. Working in on Casson, reverse layup, up, no good. Rebound grabbed by Westminster. Hess comes out of there with it. Titans up 3 and looking to add on here in the final minute 50 of the half. Arison around a screen. Arison has it knocked away. Stolen. Bethany Thompson on a run out. Thompson will go all the way. Righty layup up and good for Bethany Thompson. Thompson, the team leading 6 points. She and Hannon each with 6, and the Wolverines have cut it to 1. With 1:33 to go in the half. Inbound to Brush, knocked away by Davidsizer. Mario back in for Westminster. Arison out. Ewing, Hoff, Davidsizer exit for Grove City. Hertzler, Hannon, Sherrod return. 1:32 to go in the half. Inbounds, deflected, stolen by Hannon. Hannon finds Hertzler right of lane, whips it inside for Hazley. Layup is good. Tic-tac-toe. Wolverines lead 28-27. Hannon, Hertzler, Hazley. No 4H, just 3H. 28-27 Grove City. 1:15 to go in the half. Top of the key. Brush pulls up 3. That one's a rock off the back of the rim. No good. Hannon the rebound. Here come the Wolverines. Hannon into the front court. Hannon. Hazley finds Thompson. Bounce pass to Sherrod posting up far block. Up top to Hertzler. Hertzler into the lane. Up with the left hand. No good. Might have been deflected by Quarter. Rebound grabbed by Westminster's Brush. Brush into the forecourt. Toss it over to Hess. Far block. Casson posting up on Sherrod. Pivot, steps through up with the right hand, and good for Ella Casson. 5 for Casson. Westminster back up 29-28. 32 seconds to go in the half. Differential of about 5 seconds. Top of the key, Sherrod with it. Hands it back to Hazley. 3, top of the key. No good. Rebound grabbed by Hess. Westminster has ample time. Down to 18 seconds to go. Brush will bring it ahead. Titans up 1. Good chance they'll go to the dressing quarters leading. 10 seconds to go. Quarter works it inside. Casson steps through up with the right hand. No good. Rebound grab by Thompson. 2 seconds. 1 to Hannon, and that is the end of the first half. And after 2 quarters here in New Wilmington, it's a good start for the Wolverines, but Westminster gets out of the corner and comes back and has a 1-point lead at the break, 29-28. We'll come back with a first half recap after this here on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Grove City College is a Christian college where you'll be challenged academically and nourished spiritually, where you can determine your calling and understand how to pursue it, and where you'll be a part of a community of purpose and principle. An excellent education is at the heart of the Grove City College experience, coupled with a commitment to faith and a mission to keep higher education affordable. I'm Grove City College President Paul McNulty, inviting you to visit gcc.edu to learn more.
My name is Jim. I'm a veteran, and I lost both legs in Vietnam. My victory was proving that disability is not a limitation.
I'm Julius. I'm a veteran. My victory was going from homeless to home.
At DAV, we're on a mission, helping veterans of all generations get the benefits they've earned.
I'm Cece. My victory was finishing my education.
When America's veterans win, we all win. Help us support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Hey, there he is. How's it going?
I'm having a stroke.
Are you going to shake my hand or what?
I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
Are you okay?
I'm having a stroke.
Your face looks weird too.
I'm having a stroke.
Are you having a seizure or something? I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear.
I'm having a stroke.
You just need to know the sudden signs. Look for FAST, F-A-S-T. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. Or S, speech difficulty. Then T, time. Time to call 911 immediately, because the sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment. And that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. Know the sudden signs. Face, arm, speech, time. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
You don't usually get a stock tip from a 16-year-old, but I'm here to tell you about a different kind of stock. It's called Better Futures, a stock for social change that's not about making money. Instead, you invest to help students like me go to college, which ends up making the future better for all of us. My name is Alicia, and I'm your dividend.
Invest in better futures with UNCF. Visit uncf.org/invest. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in. Brought to you by UNCF and the Ad Council.
When I was little, I didn't talk for a long time. I was sensitive to lights and sounds, so I built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. Sometimes I did the same things over and over, until one day I found out I had autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
Halftime here in New Wilmington, and at the intermission, the Westminster women's basketball team has inched ahead of Grove City by a score of 29-28. Ryan Briggs with you tonight. Game 1 of 2. The men's game will tip off at 7:30 later tonight. Grove City in the first half, led by Bethany Thompson with 6, Clara Hannon with 6, 4 each for Meredith Sherrod and Reese Hazley. Westminster led in the first half by Katie Mario with 8, including a pair of threes, 5 for Ella Casson. Westminster 4 of 9 from three-point territory in the first half. Grove City 0 of 9, each team with 20 rebounds. Overall, Grove City 13 of 36 from the field, 36%. Westminster 12 of 28 for 43%. But Westminster went 9 of 16 overall from the field, including 4 of 5 on threes in the second quarter, as Titans outscore Grove City 22-13 in the second quarter. 9 turnovers for Westminster, but only resulted in 8 Grove City points. 4 turnovers for Grove City. Westminster converted those into 5 points. Your halftime score, 29-28. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will visit with Grove City men's basketball coach Steve Lammy. Wolverines 2-0 in the PAC. They'll take on Westminster later tonight here at Memorial Fieldhouse. You're listening to Wolverine Basketball on the Wolverine Sports Network.
It only takes a minute to find out if you may have prediabetes, and you can do it at doihaveprediabetes.org. But you're probably not going to. Nope. I'm sure you've got a perfectly good excuse. Kids, work. I get it. You're busy. So what better time than now? Let's begin. Raise one finger if you're a man. Ladies, none yet. Oh, count in your head if you're driving. Now, 3 more fingers for everyone over 60, 2 over 50, 1 over 40, 1 more if you're not physically active, another finger if anyone in your family has type 2 diabetes, another if you've got high blood pressure. If you're overweight, raise another finger, 2 if you're very overweight, and 3 if you're really overweight. You've just taken the world's first audio prediabetes test. And if you're holding up 5 or more fingers, visit doihaveprediabetes.org or talk to your doctor. There's no excuse, because prediabetes can be reversed.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its pre-diabetes awareness partners.
Tom has been a teacher for over 40 years. One day, I think one of the students had asked the question and he didn't remember the answer. And I also noticed that he was letting his class out earlier than they were supposed to let out. I was really starting to worry.
Levi and I talked about how it would change our lives, but he was there beside me.
When something feels different, it could be Alzheimer's. Now is the time to talk. Visit alz.org/ourstories to learn more. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
We are back here on the Wolverine Sports Network. It is halftime here in New Wilmington. Later tonight, Game 2 of our doubleheader, the Grove City College men's basketball team, 2-0 in conference play, making the short trip over to Westminster to take on the Titans. I'm joined now by Grove City head men's basketball coach Steve Lammy. Coach, 2-0 in conference play, a couple of nice wins at home over Waynesburg, and then a 73-58 win over Franciscan on Saturday. Obviously, there's a lot to be pleased about with the Wolverines so far.
Yeah, pleased with how some people have stepped up into roles that they maybe didn't have at the beginning of the season. Jonah Bach had a rare no-point game on Saturday, but other people, picked up the slack in terms of the outside shooting. So, we're really pleased about that.
The Wolverines are going to 2-0 with a 73-58 win over Franciscan, and just kind of, in thinking about the way these first two conference games have gone, the win over Waynesburg, win over Franciscan, and of course around Thanksgiving and with the Grove City football team in the playoffs, it's almost like a football team in the second half of games where you get the running game going, if you will. I mean, but in terms of controlling the tempo, maybe just being able to sort of wear on teams and then pull away down the stretch.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I would say in both games, we started to rush our offense. And you could just tell by the shot selection and also how quickly we were taking those shots. And then at halftime, we made the adjustments and just said, guys, we can get the same shots, but later in the shot clock, and that's going to help us play less defense, and it's also going to wear on our opponent's defense. And so, they understood that. I think they just needed to hear it maybe from me or just to calm down. In fact, I think they probably told that to themselves in the locker room before I even got there. So it's a mature team. They know how we have to play. And when they do get out of sync, it may be for a couple minutes. But I think we quickly get back to it just because of, first of all, the maturity of the team and also their buy-in.
Tonight, the Wolverines on the road at Westminster. The Titans are 2-3 overall, 0-1 in conference play, having only played one league game, and not because of an open date, but the power outage at Bethany last week. That game will have to be plopped into the schedule elsewhere. 69-67 setback on Saturday for the Titans at W&J. Of course, W&J always a tough place to play. When you look at Westminster, seems like a lot of new names in the lineup, or guys that maybe haven't played a whole lot stepping into roles, but a couple of guys off to good starts this year. Jackson Hendershot and Mick Hergenrother. Seems like kind of Westminster is going as those two veterans are taking them.
Yeah, they have a 3-guard rotation, and those two guys are probably their best outside threats. And then they have the two big guys inside. So it's almost like it's not traditional lineup where you have, 3 perimeter, 2 inside. All of their guards can handle the ball. All of their guards are good shooters. And they have this dribble drive offense, which is very popular nowadays. And they're a hard matchup because we like to go taller. And being taller, we're a little bit slower, but that's where our switching man-to-man may help us out.
Kind of the contrast in styles then, where you may have a disadvantage at one end and advantage at the other end potentially, right?
Yes. And we don't want to change our lineup or our style to compensate, because it is like, who's going to do their stuff better? It always comes down to that. So they're going to present challenges on the driving line, and hopefully we're going to present challenges with them inside and on the boards.
And also, it's not just the big guys inside, an Isaac Cherry and Austin Johncore, but the ability to post up guards too, right?
Yeah, and probably more of that than just posting up Isaac Cherry and Austin Johncore, because our guards are pretty big. I'm talking about Mike Christensen and Chase Yarborough, but all of the guys that are so-called 1-2-3s in our lineup have skills in the post, and so we want to take advantage of that. Even though they may be, they're not 6'7" like Isaac Cherry or 6'9" like Austin Johncore, but they're still going to be matched up with a player that is their size or maybe a little bit smaller, and so that's the plan. Take advantage of that.
Any other keys for the Wolverines to go over to New Wilmington and get a win and go to 3-0 in the league?
Yeah, we're going to have to, number one, go inside. We're going to have to do a really good job on the boards. They do press, and we've been spotty with handling the press. Sometimes, we'll throw the ball all over the gym, although we're getting better because I think, every team that we've seen thus far has done some substantial pressing. So it's not as if we haven't seen it already.
Coach, we appreciate your time. Best of luck tonight.
Thanks, Professor.
That is Grove City College head men's basketball coach Steve Lammy. When we come back, we will get you set for the second half. Grove City and Westminster College women's basketball. Game 1 of 2 tonight here on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Ken Frenchak here from the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. It's that time of year again. Buy one, get one free windshield wiper sale. You heard correct. BOGO windshield wiper sale with any of our Valvoline full-service oil change through the end of the year. So get ready for Old Man Winter today before he arrives. BOGO windshield wiper sale through December 31st. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come to us for the experience.
Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy.
Back here in New Wilmington. Take a look at the PAC scoreboard. Of course, here Westminster a 29-28 lead. Halftime, Geneva doubling up Teal 56-28. That's in Beaver Falls. Late third quarter, Bethany 67, Waynesburg University 54. Halftime, St. Vincent all over Franciscan 58-24. And a 6 o'clock tip in Washington, W&J hosting Chatham. And we have an update on that one. We are still waiting for that, but in the meantime, this one's here so far, certainly the most drama of any of the games ongoing in the PAC right now, and no update as of yet on Chatham and W&J, but we will effort to bring you that. Don't forget, later tonight, men's action, Grove City taking on Westminster. And then, of course, Saturday, the Wolverines Sports Network will be on the air in Baltimore. The Grove City College football team will take on Johns Hopkins. Mark Means and I will have the call. We will go on air at 11:15 with the Andrew DiDonato Show. And then noon kickoff at Homewood Field in Baltimore. And the only place to catch the game free is here on the Wolverine Sports Network with the game audio. It's the TV is through ESPN Plus this year, so you can watch it, but it is subscription-based. But Mark Means and I, we will be live and in stereo, if you will, from Homewood Field starting at 11:15 on Saturday in Baltimore. 29-28 the lead for Westminster. Grove City will have the ball to start the third quarter. And the third quarter comes up next right here on the home of the Wolverines Sports Network.
When is the best time to talk to your family about staying in touch during a disaster? When floodwaters reach your door? When wildfires are engulfing the edge of your neighborhood? Or an earthquake is destroying buildings? When a tornado is tearing through town? Or a hurricane strikes? Or is the best time perhaps today? During a disaster, you may not be able to stay in touch with your family or friends as easily as you think. And it's not always as simple as using your cell phone. That's why now is the time to take action. Go to ready.gov/communicate and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait. Communicate. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Grove City will go left to right, in the third and fourth quarter. Wolverines on the road, red jerseys, white numbers and letters, white trim. Westminster in the home whites, navy numbers and letters, and navy trim. Mara Polchinski receives the inbounds from Clara Hannon. We are underway, and Westminster coming out in the 1-3-1. Played it briefly in the first half. Coming out here in the third quarter with it. Hannon left block finds Sherrod in the lane, 12-footer, too strong, no good. And there for the rebound is Emily Hess. Grove City comes up empty on the first possession of the second half, and now Westminster has it. Moving right to left. Mario, right side for cutting. Hess intercepted. The steal by Sherrod. Sherrod into the forecourt with it. Sherrod for the trailer. Polchinski, right wing, three, up, no good. Weak sideboard. Hannon throws it out to Davensizer. Her three from the left wing. It is short. Rebound Thompson, top of the key. Thompson into the lane, works it into Sherrod. Can't handle it. Loose, and a jump ball will be called. It will be Westminster basketball as the Wolverines turn it over. Wolverines only turned it over 4 times in the first half. That'll be number 5. Grove City sets up full court man-to-man. Inbound to Arison. Arison right-hand dribble. Working on Polchinski around a screen from Casson. Arison to the left block, up over Sherrod. Too strong, no good. Rebound volleyed around, and Polchinski takes it away from Casson. Outlet down court to Thompson, right of the lane. Thompson to the block, cut off by Hess. Left corner Davensizer. Davensizer into the lane, up with the right hand. The scoop, up and good. Jaden Davensizer getting into the paint to open the second half scoring, and Grove City has reclaimed the lead, 30-29. A minute 15 gone by, second half. Brush over the timeline with it. Angelina Brush working on Bethany Thompson. Right wing Mario with it. Finds Casson. Casson cut off by Sherrod on the baseline drive. Lob into the paint, grabbed by Mario, and she walked with the basketball. They missed the first one. They got her for maybe not quite as an egregious violation, but it will be Wolverine ball with 8:20 to go in the third. 30-29, Grove City is inched back ahead. Thompson, left wing to Sherrod. To the left block, Sherrod up the left hand, and good. Meredith Sherrod attacking the glass. 6 for Meredith, and the Wolverines have a 3-point lead. Getting the ball inside that time against the 1-3-1. Arison doubled, able to find Casson in the forecourt. Back to Arison right side. Toss it left side for Hess. Hess drives left of the lane. Hess up with the right hand, too strong, doesn't go. Polchinski the rebound, directing traffic ahead to a streaking Hannon. Hannon to the lane, layup is good. Clara Hannon running the floor, and Polchinski a pinpoint pass. 6-0 run to start the second half for Grove City. Then a foul on the backcourt, however. Thompson went for the steal on Brush, crashed into her. Thompson picks up the first foul of the half on either team. It's Bethany's first in the game. Inbound in the backcourt. Now another foul. This time Polchinski's going to pick up number 3. She bumped Arison, and consecutive fouls, and that one's significant. It's Polchinski's third with 7:33 to go in the third quarter. Inbound to Arison, working on Polchinski. Arison over the timeline, left side, finds Hess, doubled in the corner. Hess able to swing it back to Arison, left side. 18 to shoot. Arison, right wing over to Brush. Brush drives, and a blocking foul will be called on Thompson. Well, I don't know. Brush was losing her balance, but perhaps bailed out a bit. Thompson picks up the foul, her second, team third. Reese Hazley, Alexa McDole in, Thompson and Polchinski out, and Angelina Brush will shoot 2. Brush with 3 points tonight. She had a second quarter 3, one of 4 threes in the quarter for the Titans. The officials will get together, and it is a shooting foul. Reagan Quarter back in. Brush 3 for 4 at the line on the young season. 7 minutes, 14 seconds to go in the third quarter. Grove City's opened the second half on a 6-0 run. Brush looking to get the Titans on the board, and the first one is long, no good. And it remains 34-29. Brush line to the left. Aims, shoots, and good. Westminster on the board in the second half, 34-30. Right block Sherrod with it, posting up with the right hand, no, but a foul is Casson. Got a pretty good chunk of Sherrod. Casson's team first in the third quarter. Grace Kano back in for Westminster. Casson out. Sarah Pfeiffer replaces David Sizer in the Grove City lineup. Meredith Sherrod at the line for the first time tonight. 6 points for Meredith out of New Braunfels, Texas. Just north of San Antonio off of I-35. First one is good for Meredith. Sherrod, 10 points, 13 rebounds last Wednesday. First collegiate double-double in the win over Waynesburg. Second free throw good also for Sherrod. Brianna Davis back in for Westminster. Hess out. And Grove City sets up full court man-to-man. Inbound in the backcourt to Brush. Brush over the timeline. Cut off by Hannon. Toss it out to Kano. Left wing open three. Mario on the way, no good. And Sherrod takes away the rebound from Kano for Grove City. Here come the Wolverines up a half dozen with 6:50 to go in the third. 36-30. Sherrod top of the key. Sherrod will give it to Pfeiffer, right side. Three ball off the mark. It will land on the baseline, and it will be Westminster ball. Sarah Pfeiffer, she has the green light. She's not afraid to let it fly. That one off the mark, however. And it will be Westminster ball. Davis finds Brush in the backcourt. Brush through the center circle, guarded by Reese Hazley. Move it up top to Quarter. Quarter on Pfeiffer. Quarter dribbling around with the right hand. Pfeiffer draped all over her. 13 to shoot. Davis right wing, working on Hannon. Drives underneath the hoop. Now Davis fadeaway jumper, good. Nice move for Brianna Davis. First points of the night. And it's 36-32. Back the other way. McDowell right of the lane. Jumper rims out. Davis the rebound. Davis outlet ahead for Quarter. Quarter into the corner, knocked away by Pfeiffer. It will stay Titan basketball. Arison and Hess back in for Westminster. Mario out, as is Brush. Hannon and Sherrod exit on the Grove City side. The Wolverines send Alexis Hudson back in along with Emily Wentworth. Wentworth getting some extended minutes tonight due to the foul trouble on Emma Ulmer. Harrison around a screen from Kano, pick and roll. Kano on the right block, puts it up, missed it. Rebound picked off by Wentworth. Ahead to Hazley. Hazley at the three-point line. Keeps the dribble going. Hazley into the lane, up with the right hand, and rattled out, no good. Davis with the rebound. Oh, it was halfway in, but would not stay down. Davis right of the lane for the trailer Hess. Move it up top to Arison, left corner. Quarter down low, Kano posting up. Kano doubled underneath the hoop. Finds Davis, she drives right baseline, puts up, stuffed by Wentworth. Rebound, Hazley. Hazley threads the needle for McDowell. McDowell for the trailer. Wentworth puts it up, no, but a foul. Emily Wentworth running the floor. McDowell maybe an extra pass. But of course, being a lefty on the right side of the hoop, she didn't have a great angle, and Wentworth earns a trip to the line, and Brianna Davis tagged with her third foul of the night. And Emily Wentworth back to the line. First one up and in. Wentworth now 2 for 3 at the line tonight. And the Grove City lead is 37-32 with 5:24 to go, third quarter. Wentworth up and good. 38-32. Mackenzie Powell back in for Westminster, and looks like Davis is going to check out. So Davis with 3. Polchinsky and Ulmer 3 on the Grove City side with 5:24 to go, third quarter. Arison through the center circle. Arison swings it up top to Quarter. Lob down low. Kano popping open. Kano puts it up. No good. Gets her own rebound. Second try in on Hudson. Up. No good. Rebound out of bounds off of Hudson. And it stays Westminster ball. Kano came close to crashing into the back of Hudson, but the ball was out of bounds first. So Westminster will keep it. 5:07 to go in the third. Inbound right block to Hess. Kick out left corner. Quarter. 3. No good. Rebound knocked out by Kano. And it will be Grove City basketball. But we've reached our third quarter media timeout. Grove City, a 10-3 run to start the second half. Wolverines lead 38-32. We'll be back with more third quarter action after this. This is the Wolverines Sports Network.
My name is Bobby. I'm a veteran and lost my leg to a roadside bomb. My victory was going from a wheelchair to becoming a weightlifting champion.
I'm Sam. I'm a veteran. My victory was finding a career I can be proud of and supporting my family.
America's veterans are on their most important tour, the tour of their lives.
I'm a veteran. My victory was going from homeless to home.
At DAV, we're on a mission to help veterans get the benefits they've earned.
I'm a veteran, and my victory was finishing my education.
DAV offers veterans of all generations a lifetime of support for victories great and small.
My victory was proving that disability is not a limitation.
My victory was getting my service dog a new best friend.
We help more than 1 million veterans every year as they face and conquer their challenges.
My victory is being able to be there for my family.
When America's veterans win, we all win. Help us support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Grove City ball coming out of the media timeout. Exactly 5 minutes to go, third quarter. In a 38-32 Wolverine lead, Grove City a 10-3 run to start the second half. Alexa McDowell left side finds Hazley up top. Westminster back to the man-to-man. Hazley driving kick to McDowell. 16 to shoot. McDowell in the foul circle. Back to Hazley. Hazley has fouled a bump on Kennedy Arison. Arison's second, team third. Each team with 3 fouls now in the third quarter. It is Grove City ball upcoming with McDowell to trigger out of a 1-4. Throws it over to Hazley, up top Wentworth, and now Pfeiffer right wing. Into Hudson on the near block. Hudson back to Pfeiffer right corner. 3 on the way, off the mark, no good. Wentworth will be called for the foul on the rebound. Getting on the back of Kano. Wentworth's first, but the team's fourth. So Westminster's in the bonus for the final 4:31 of the third quarter. Titans still have a foul to give on the other side. Inbound by Kano, deflected away by Hazley. It ends up in the front row. Westminster will have it this time. Far sideline, foul line extended. Kano gets the basketball from referee Ron Connolly. He and Nick Brigatti are the umpires. Bob Owens, your lead referee tonight. Now we will have free throws as McDowell went for the steal but crashed into Reagan Quarter. McDowell's first, team fifth, and 2 foul shots upcoming for Reagan Quarter. Quarter's not yet attempted a free throw this year. Comes in averaging 1.3 points per game. She already has 2 tonight. Line to the left, Quarter up and in. 38-33. Thompson and Hannon waiting at the table to check in. Now they will be summoned as the free throw good by Reagan Quarter. Hudson out, Pfeiffer out for the Wolverines. Hazley, Hannon, McDowell, Thompson, and Wentworth, the Grove City 5. Wentworth top of the circle to McDowell right wing. McDowell working on Powell, left side Bethany Thompson. Thompson posting up, kick it out left side to McDowell. 11 to shoot. Entry knocked away by Kano, and Westminster has the steal. Wolverines turning it over for the 6th time tonight. Arison front court, guarded by Hazley. 17 to shoot. Arison throws a bullet to Quarter right side. Lob back to Arison on the near wing. 9 to shoot as the Titans go right to left. Around a screen to the right from Hess. Looking for the pick and roll. It's not there. Now Arison, 3, good. She came open, and Kennedy Arison hits her second 3 of the night. The lead back down to 1 at 38-37. Hannon left of the lane. Hannon into the paint. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound tipped around, still loose. Scramble for it. Hannon digs it out. Wolverines keep it. Wolverines a 28-27 edge on the glass after that offensive rebound. 11 to shoot. McDowell to Hannon. Hannon righty dribble. Hannon right of the lane, threw it into a sea of hands. It's knocked out of there, and Grove City gives it away. Westminster a chance to retake the lead. Quarter ahead to Powell, Mackenzie Powell. To the left block, it's cut off by McDowell. Titans will reorganize offensively. Harrison sets up the offense in the forecourt. 13 to shoot. Right wing Quarter with it, lob down low. Kano posting up, puts it in, and a foul. Grace Kano, a field goal in each quarter, and Westminster back on top, 39-38. Foul on Wentworth, it's her second. Brush and Mario in. Powell out, Quarter out for Westminster. Hertzler and Sheridan for Grove City. McDowell, I keep saying McDowell. I saw a McDowell High grad and Kevin Fenstermacher earlier. I'll blame that. McDowell and Wentworth out. Kano free throw, no good. And Clara Hannon grabs the rebound. 39-38, 2:40 to go, third quarter. Wolverines trailing. 7-0 run by Westminster. Hertzler right wing. Hertzler to Sherrod, near side of the lane. Inside for cutting. Thompson puts it up with the right hand. Falls off the rim, no good. Kano with a defensive rebound. Arison left wing with it. Kennedy Arison, guarded by Hazley. Between the legs with the dribble. Arison to the block, dumps it inside. Kano makes a catch, right block. 12 to shoot, right corner. Mario hoists a three, misses everything. Hazley rebound. Hazley ahead to a streaking Hertzler. She'll put it up with the left hand, missed the layup. Hannon flies in for the rebound, puts it up, no, but a foul. Clara Hannon attacking the offensive glass. Fouls on Hess, her first, team fourth. Casson in for Kano on the Westminster side. Quarter back in also for Hess. Clara Hannon shooting 2. She has 8 points tonight. She and Sherrod leading the way. Hannon's first trip to the line tonight. First one up and good. Hannon, 4 out of 4 at the line on the young season. Ball game tied at 39 with 1:58 to go in the third. And the Wolverines are back on top as Hannon sinks that one, 40-39. Inbound to Arison. Arison over the timeline, throws a bullet left side to Quarter. Quarter with the ball fake. Quarter working on Hannon. Across the lane, Mario right corner. Mario into the paint, batted away by Sherrod and grabbed by Thompson. Wolverines have numbers, 3-on-1. Thompson across the lane to Hannon on the left block. Up and rattles around and dropped in. Hannon with a dozen. Thompson the steal and the assist. And just like that, Grove City has a 3-point lead, 42-39. 1:30 to go in the third. Brush over the timeline with it. Brush will move it over to Mario. 16 to shoot. Approaching the 1-minute mark, Arison left of the lane to the block, off the glass with a right-hand layup, no good. Thompson rebound. Wolverines have numbers again, 3-on-1. Thompson to Hannon, pulls up, glass, rim, and good again. Wash, rinse, repeat. Hannon now with 14. The Wolverines have scored 6 straight, 44-39. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. It's been a game of runs. Can the Wolverines get some separation here? Brush in the forecourt, gives it to Casson, knocked away. She gets it back in the lane. Jumper, missed the 6-footer. Shared the rebound. Here come the Wolverines looking to get some separation. Westminster looking a little bit gassed out there. Hannon left of the lane. Fires it over to Hazley. Hazley into the lane up with the left hand. Rims off. Or off the rim, I should say. Rimmed out, no good. Rebound, Brush. Westminster can go for one. Brush down the court, and she walked with the ball. Head coach Rose Scott was trying to get her team to slow down and go for the final shot. Instead, Brush a bit out of control. She's called for the travel. So Westminster turns it over for the 14th time tonight. Grove City ball, up 5, 25 seconds to go. Clock rolling, third quarter. Wolverines also have the arrow. They can double up on the possessions. Hazley with 13 seconds to go. Guarded by Brush. Westminster does not have a foul to give. Down to 10 seconds. Hazley to Hannon at the right elbow. Faces up on Quarter. Hannon to the block. Hannon, glass, rim, no, but a foul. Drew the foul on Reagan Quarter. Her second, team fifth. It will be Clara Hannon back to the line. 14 for Hannon. 3.6 seconds to go, third quarter. First one up and good. 45-39. Grove City's largest lead was early in the second quarter at 17-9. Hannon hits them both. 46-39. Inbound to Brush, 2 seconds. One, right side. Mario, long three, off the rim, no good. It was a pretty good look, but it is off the mark, and Grove City closes the quarter on an 8-0 run. Wolverines lead Westminster 46-39. We will come back with a fourth quarter after this here on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Valvoline Express, Karen Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy. We'll check your oil, check your fluids, and get you clean. Fast, friendly service for cars, trucks, and SUVs. Wiper blades or filters, check your tire pressure. Locally owned, nationally loved.
Ken Frenchak here from the Valvoline Express Care and Car Wash of Grove City. Fall. Leaves are changing. Why not get a jump start on the season and get the oil changed in your vehicle? We have your grade of Valvoline oil regardless of your gas or diesel engine. We stock most air filters and windshield wiper blades. So don't forget, we offer 2 automatic car washes along with 2 self-serve bays. Stop by to have your car run and look great. You can go anywhere for an oil change, but you come to us for the experience.
Valvoline Express, Karen Car Wash of Grove City. Drive in, drive out, it's that easy.
.80 run for Grove City to close the third quarter, and the Wolverines will open the fourth quarter with the basketball and a 46-39 lead, moving left to right. Kaylee Devlin, Alexis Hudson, Emma Ulmer, Mara Polchinski, Jaden Davensize of the Grove City 5, and the Wolverines turn it over. Ulmer's entry into the high post to Polchinski, knocked away by Brush. Over to Reagan Quarter. Angelina Brush, Reagan Quarter, Emily Hess, Ella Casson, and Mackenzie Powell, the Westminster 5. Titans go right to left, white jerseys, navy numbers and letters, navy trim. Grove City in the red threads, white numbers and letters, white and black trim. Left of the lane, Hess with a right-hand shot, no good. Polchinski with the rebound. Polchinski ahead to Davensizer. Jaden into the lane for Ulmer, who makes the catch. Back to Davensizer, right of the lane. 10-footer up, long. Polchinski with the rebound. Polchinski throws it out of bounds off of Quarter's leg, and it will be timeout Grove City. So timeout taken by Grove City, and that will become a media timeout with 9:16 to go in the fourth. Wolverines have the lead. Back with more after this. This is the Wolverine Sports Network.
Ask their parents a lot of questions.
Why can't people fly?
Gravity.
Is the moon really made of cheese?
Yep, cream cheese.
When can I move into a big kid's car seat?
For some questions, parents may not have the answer, but that's okay. They can't know everything, but knowing the right seat for their age and size will help protect them in a car crash. Find out more at nhtsa.gov/therightseat.
Where do babies come from?
Good luck, Dad. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Back here in New Wilmington. Grove City ball coming out of the timeout. Each team has taken 1 timeout. Each team 3 timeouts remaining. Grove City to inbound. It will be Kaylee Devlin triggering underneath the hoop out of a 1-4 into Ulmer, left of the lane. Ulmer, 12-footer, no. Mackenzie Powell with the rebound for Westminster. But no scoring in the first minute of the fourth. Wolverines lead 46-39, looking to get to 3-0 in conference play. Hess on the right wing. Hess cut off, doubled at the foul line, and a travel will be called. The Wolverines force the turnover. And it will be Grove City basketball. Bethany has closed out a 99-77 win at Waynesburg U tonight. St. Vincent up big on Franciscan, 85-39 in the fourth. Geneva leading Teal 70-51. Kaylee Devlin hits a jumper from the near side for the Wolverines. Look down, and Kaylee Devlin opens the scoring in the fourth quarter. Her first points of the night. Hitting the mid-range J, 48-39. First basket of the night for the 5'8 freshman. 10-0 run now. Been somewhat of an elongated 10-0 run. A steal. Polchinski took it away from Reagan Quarter. Marr's going to go all the way. Righty lip up and missed it. And then the rebound out of bounds off of Davensizer. Mara Polchinski has probably not had an easier shot in her career, and it just would not go down. So a break for Westminster. The turnover does not result in points. It will be Titan basketball. Davis back in along with Mario for Westminster, joining Hess, Arison, and Kano. Polchinski, Devlin, Ulmer, Davensizer, Hudson, Grove City's 5 with 8:07 to go in the fourth. Brianna Davis on the left wing. Davis up top for Mario. Open, top of the key, 3 around the rim, and it popped out, no good. Emma Ulmer uses that long wingspan to one-arm the rebound. Outlet ahead with it on the near side. Polchinski down low to Ulmer, batted away from the backside by Kano. And here comes Westminster over the timeline with it. Brianna Davis, right wing to Mario. Pull up 3, good. Katie Mario's third 3 of the night. Westminster cuts it back to 6 with 7:34 to go. 48-42. Ulmer down low for the back cutter Davis. She was cut off. Wolverines turn it over. Westminster hanging around. 9th turnover of the night for Grove City. Arison guarded court length by Polchinski. Mara out there with 3 fouls, 7:20 to go. She and Ulmer each have 3. Davis, who has the ball in the near corner for Westminster, has 3 personals. Near wing to Hess. She'll hand it back to Arison. Thompson, Hazley, Sherrod all at the table for Grove City. They'll be in on the next stoppage. Davis with 7 to shoot. Right side to Mario. Mario another 3. That one is short. Rebound collected by Polchinski, far corner. Polchinski head to Davensizer. Davensizer pull up, 15-footer on the way. No good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Hess. Battling with Hannon. It stays with the Wolverines. Sherrod, Thompson, Hazley in. Ulmer, Davensizer, Devlin exit at 6:52 of the fourth. 48-42 Grove City. Now the officials will get together and shot clock will be at 20. 1-4 on the inbound. Hannon finds Polchinski in the lane. 10-footer good. Polchinski popped open her first points of the night. 50-42 with 6:43 to go. Polchinski intercepts the inbounds in the backcourt. Finds Sherrod at the foul line. Sherrod right-hand dribble, drive, layup is good. Sherrod in double figures with 10 and timeout Westminster. Mara Polchinski had a hand and a quick 4 points. And a timeout taken by Westminster. It's a 30, and that'll become our other media timeout. We had the bonus media timeout earlier. Now we take one here with 6:35 to go. Wolverines with their largest lead of the night, 52-42. We'll be back after this here on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Westminster ball coming out of the timeout. Grove City has opened up a 52-42 lead. Titans 2 timeouts left. Grove City with 3. Another steal in the backcourt. Polchinski again finds Sherrod. Layup up and good. Mara Polchinski, a one-woman wrecking crew here in the fourth quarter. Sherrod with a dozen. 54-42. The lead is 12. Right side Mario with it. Slides to her left. Pulls up 3 on the way. Good. Katie Mario keeping Westminster in this one, her 4th 3 of the night, 2nd in the quarter, 54-45. Sherrod, right side, Sherrod into the paint. Ball knocked away by Casson. It will stay with Grove City. 19 on the shot clock. 6:01 to go in the fourth. Davis out, Brush back in for Westminster. Thompson will inbound, finds Reese Hazley, now up top to Sherrod. Polchinski off a screen near side. Hannon in the high post. Hannon faces up, swings it back to Polchinski. She drives the baseline. Polchinski, no look pass to Sherrod. Jumper in the lane, good. 14 for Sherrod, and holiday season, Mara Polchinski very giving with the assists. 56-45, 11-point game, 5:40 to go. Her 5th assist of the night. Also 5 steals for Mara. 10 rebounds as well. She is certainly filling the stat sheet. 12 to shoot. Hess on the block. Hess working on Hannon. Hess, 10-footer in the lane, no good. Rebound Thompson, and then she's clobbered by Hess. Hess's second, team first in the fourth quarter. Hazley, Hannon, Polchinski, Thompson, Sherrod, the Grove City 5. Sherrod on the right wing inside the three-point line. To Thompson posting up. Thompson triple team, kicks it out to Sherrod, steps into a 17-footer. Got it! 16 for Meredith Sherrod. 58-45 Grove City. 4:55 to go, fourth quarter. Arison into the forecourt with it. Arison between the circles. Around a solid screen from Hess. Left side to Brush. Top of the key, Casson has it. Right side, Mario with it. Mario guarded by Bethany Thompson. 8 to shoot. Top of the key, Brush with it. 4 on the shot clock. Brush in the foul circle inside to Hess. Lost it, it goes out of bounds. Last touched by a Wolverine hand. 1 on the shot clock. Reagan quarterback in for Westminster. Hess out. 4.5 minutes to go in the fourth. Arison, lob, deflected. Shot put up, no good, and the shot clock horn never went off. Shot hit the backboard, and it'll be Grove City basketball. .424 to go, 58-45, Grove City with the lead. Sherrod give and go with Hazley. Hazley into the lane, lefty layup, up and good. Hazley shot the gap, 6 for Reese, her first points in the second half. 60-45. It's a 22-6 run for the Wolverines. They have asserted some control in this one with 4 minutes to go. Casson between the circles, right wing for Arison. Pick and roll inside for Casson, makes the catch, puts it up and in. Nice pass from Arison. And Ella Casson was 7, her first points in the second half. 60-47, 3:45 to go in this one. Sherrod, right side for Hannon. Hannon drives around, quarter pulls up, jumper, glass, rim good for Clara Hannon. Hannon really got Grove City going in the third quarter. That's her first basket in the fourth. 62-47 with 3.5 minutes to go. 18 for Hannon tonight. 12 in the second half. 62-47. Arison around a screen. Arison to the left block. Shot blocked by Sherrod, but a foul. She got the shot, but then the follow-through, she got a pretty good piece of Kennedy Arison. Sherrod's first. And that's the team's first also. Haley Hertzler in. Mara Polchinski out. And Kennedy Arison to shoot 2. First trip to the line tonight for Arison. Arison 5 of 9 at the line on the season. Now 5 of 10, short on that one. The sophomore from Akron's Archbishop Hoban. Second one also no good, and Sherrod with the rebound. Grove City's now opened up a 41-31 edge on the glass as well. Sherrod up top with it. Sherrod works inside for the back cutter. Reese Hazley reverses the layup, can't get it to go. Rebound, Grace Kano. What a pass from Sherrod, and Hazley just needed a touch more English on it. Under 3 minutes to go, 62-47, Wolverines lead. Brush in the forecourt with it. Right side, Mario. Mario changing hands with the dribble. Right wing, Arison. 8 to shoot. Arison top of the circle. Gives it off to Brush. Drive and kick right wing for Quarter. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Quarter drives. Jumper off the side of the backboard. No good. Kano with the rebound, but it is a shot clock violation. And it will be Grove City ball with 2:29 to go. Wolverines maybe start to sense it a little bit. Wolverines are 8 of 13 from the floor in the fourth quarter. Westminster 3 of 9. Wolverines a 16-8 edge in the fourth quarter after closing the third quarter on an 8-0 run. Hazley right side for Hertzler. Hertzler to Sherrod on the near right block. Kick it up top, Bethany Thompson, 3 on the way, well short. Hannon trying to save the rebound, cannot, and it will be Westminster ball. Polchinski back in, Hertzler out, good minutes from Haley. Grove City staying with a full court man-to-man. Far sideline with it is Brush. Brush has not scored from the field in the second half. Spins, stumbled, but kept the dribble going. Right side to Powell, 16 to shoot. Mackenzie Powell, lefty dribble. Toss it back out to Brush. Long 3, back of the rim, no good. And Mara Polchinski grabs another rebound, her game-high 11th board of the night. 1:38 to go. Wolverines looking to salt away this one. They're going to head into Thanksgiving break 3-0 in the President's Athletic Conference. And a foul up top as Powell violated the rule of verticality. Powell's first, team second. Hess, Davis, Arison, and Casson back in. Powell, of course, from Penn Trafford. Polchinski from Norwin. Not the first time they've been on the basketball court together at the same time. 1:20 to go. Left wing Hannon with it. Hannon back out to Hazley. Polchinski left side. Polchinski finds Hannon, who pops up top. Hannon right of the lane for Thompson, who rips through and drives. Thompson down the lane, righty layup, spins off the front of the rim, no good. Sherrod comes in with a rebound, put back, no, ball volleyed around and into the hands of Mackenzie Powell with a minute to go. Davis left side, Davis into the lane, up with the right hand, glass rim, no good. Rebound, Davis took it away from Sherrod. Finds Casson in the lane, Casson in trouble, pivots, turnaround jumper, up short. Rebound far side, Thompson trying to grab it. She gets fouled from behind by Davis, who was jostling for it. Brianna Davis is fourth. Team third. 46 seconds to go. Westminster will settle back into the half-court man-to-man. Hazley over the timeline with it. It's not easy, certainly. Westminster shot well, played pretty well for the better part of 3 quarters, but Grove City, strong finishing kick to the third quarter and able to cement this one in the fourth quarter. 8 to shoot, Hazley into the lane, kick it out right side. Polchinski, 3, short, no good. Rebound. Sherrod comes up with it, finds Polchinski near corner. Now the Wolverines can pull it out and burn up the rest of the clock. 12 seconds to go. Grove City is going to go to 3-0 in the President's Athletic Conference with a hard-fought 62-47 victory. It's a Wolverine winner. We'll come back with a happy recap here on the Wolverine Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Dog Show. Up next, we have Satchmo. Satchmo is a member of the Shelter Pet Group.
That's right, a group known especially for their couch-snuggling, ball-chasing, face-licking, tail-wagging, backyard hanging, and, of course, companionship.
And what breed would you say Satchmo is?
I'd have to go with maybe a lavish terrier hound chihuahua looking kind of mix.
Tremendous dog.
I'd also like to point out Satchmo's coloring, a white, gray, brown, black brindle, simply marvelous.
You know, it's such a treat to watch a dog like this.
Now, let's see him in action.
Look how he makes eye contact with his person.
That's actually known as the treat stare.
How intuitive. And now he appears to be excitedly turning in circles.
Ah, the happy dance, so common with this group.
And finally, the loving face lick.
It's great how he just gets in there and, well, licks.
Fantastic. But really, the best way to know an amazing shelter pet like Satchmo is to meet one.
Visit theshelterpetproject.org today. Adopt.
Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
This is why you work so hard to pay the mortgage. Because home is more than 4 walls and a roof. It's that porch swing on a summer night. It's pajamas with feet and everybody over for Sunday dinner. And that old stuffed chair in the living room you just can't get rid of. This is why you work a second job. This is why you learn to fix things yourself, so you could save on repairs. Because home is your place, your memories, your family sleeping in their own beds at night. And that is why we want to help. We are making home affordable, a free government resource that can make paying the mortgage easier. And now even more options are available. Call 888-995-HOPE today. That's 888-995-HOPE. Or visit makinghomeaffordable.gov.
Good night, Mama.
This is why. Brought to you by the U.S. Treasury, HUD, and the Ad Council.
Back here in New Wilmington at Memorial Fieldhouse, the Grove City women's basketball team, a 62-47 victory. Grove City closing the game on a 24-8 run. Wolverines go to 3-0 in the league. Westminster drops to 0-2. Clara Hannon, 18 points tonight. Meredith Sherrod, 16 points and 8 rebounds to help lead the way for the Wolverines. Grove City shot 26 of 69 tonight, 38%. Westminster 18 of 54 for 33%. Titans led by Katie Mario with 14. We will have more of our post-game recap after this. We'll see if we can get a post-game guest or two as well. All that and much, much more. Wolverines win 62-47. Back with more post-game on the Wolverines Sports Network.
Be challenged academically and nourished spiritually, where you can determine your calling and understand how to pursue it, and where you'll be a part of a community of purpose and principle. An excellent education is at the heart of the Grove City College experience, coupled with a commitment to faith and a mission to keep higher education affordable. I'm Grove City College President Paul McNulty, inviting you to visit gcc.edu to learn more.
My name is Jim. I'm a veteran, and I lost both legs in Vietnam. My victory was proving that a disability is not a limitation.
I'm Julius. I'm a veteran. My victory was going from homeless to home.
At DAV, we're on a mission, helping veterans of all generations get the benefits they've earned.
I'm Cece. My victory was finishing my education.
When America's veterans win, we all win. Help us support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Hey, there he is. How's it going?
I'm having a stroke.
Are you going to shake my hand or what?
I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
Are you okay?
I'm having a stroke.
Your face looks weird too.
I'm having a stroke.
Are you having a seizure or something?
I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear.
I'm having a stroke.
You just need to know the sudden signs. Look for FAST, F-A-S-T. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. Or S, speech difficulty. Then T, time. Time to call 911 immediately, because the sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment. And that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. Know the sudden signs. Face, arm, speech, time. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
You don't usually get a stock tip from a 16-year-old, but I'm here to tell you about a different kind of stock. It's called Better Futures, a stock for social change that's not about making money. Instead, you invest to help students like me go to college, which ends up making the future better for all of us. My name is Alicia, and I'm your dividend.
Invest in better futures with UNCF. Visit uncf.org/invest. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in. Brought to you by UNCF and the Ad Council.
When I was little, I didn't talk for a long time. I was sensitive to lights and sounds, so I built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. Sometimes I do the same things over and over, until one day I found out I had autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org/signs. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
(62-47) the final in this one. The Wolverines win in spite of not making a three-pointer. Wolverines were 0 of 15 from downtown, but 26 of 54 inside the arc. They get the win 62-47. Grove City out-rebounding Westminster tonight 45-35. 11 rebounds for Mara Polchinski, 8 for Meredith Sherrod. And Bethany Thompson picked off 6. Thompson also 6 points along with 3 assists. Reese Hazley adding 6 points, 3 for Emily Wentworth, 2 each for Alexis Hudson, Alexa McDowell, Emma Omer, Kaylee Devlin, and Haley Hertzler had 1 of 2 at the line. Katie Hoff, Nevaeh Ewing, and Sarah Pfeiffer all played, but did not score tonight for the Wolverines. Westminster led by Katie Mario with 14, Ella Casson with 7, 6 each for Grace Kano and Kennedy Arison, 4 each for Emily Hess, Angelina Brush, and Reagan Porter. Brianna Davis added a basket for 2. We said Grove City a 45-35 edge on the glass. Wolverines also tonight, Mara Polchinski with 5 assists, 3 for Bethany Thompson. On the Westminster side, Reagan Porter with 4 assists, Kennedy Arison with 3. Turnovers, Grove City only 10 tonight, 19 on the Westminster side. Polchinski with 5 steals, and 1 block each for Meredith Sherrod and Emily Wentworth. Your final tonight here in New Wilmington. It is Grove City 62, Westminster 47. Take a quick look at the PAC scoreboard. Late fourth, Geneva up on Teal 79-66. So it looks like Geneva's going to close out that one. Let's see, what else do we have here? It was Bethany over Waynesburg, 99-77. St. Vincent was up big on Franciscan. We'll see if we can get you a final on that one as well. And W&J and Chatham, they were scheduled to start at 6 o'clock. And not 100% sure what's going on there. I haven't had a chance to check the ticker or whatever. And okay, they are underway. And it's 45 all late third quarter. Okay, so must have had some tech issues down at W&J, but it is 45 all. Chatham and W&J late third. That's certainly a big one. St. Vincent defeats Franciscan 104, or St. Vincent over Franciscan 104-50. And our final tonight, Grove City 62, Westminster 47. We are going to take a break. We will come back in about 8 minutes or so. We will be on the men's basketball channel. That'll be coming up again in about 8 minutes or so. In the meantime, this is Ryan Briggs saying so long. A Wolverine winner tonight in New Wilmington, 62-47, and you heard it here on the Wolverine Sports Network. We will be back with the men's game, game 2 of our doubleheader after this on the Wolverine Sports Network. Thank you for tuning into the Wolverine Sports Network. We'll talk to you next time on the home of the Wolverines.